Alright, let us be real. Web3 startups, they suck at marketing. They're out here burning millions in influencer deals, hype campaigns, and ads that bring in a bunch of bots instead of real users. And the worst part, they don't even realize it. So today, I'm breaking down why Web3 startups keep setting their marketing budgets on fire, where they go wrong, and most importantly, how to do it right. Because trust me, the difference between a successful Web3 brand and a failed one, it all comes down to marketing that actually works. Welcome back, guys. Look, marketing in Web3 is not like marketing in regular business. You're not just selling a product, you're selling a vision, a movement, a whole damn ecosystem. But here's the problem. Most Web3 startups, they have no clue how to actually market themselves. So instead of building something sustainable, you know what they do? They dump millions into hype-driven ads, buy out KOLs, influencers to show their projects, and then they flirt with ours when post. Then when the hype dies, poof, nothing but a ghost town. So we need to ask ourselves, why does this keep happening? Let's talk about it. See, Web3 startups, they don't have a marketing problem. Yes, they don't. You know what problem they have? They have a strategy problem. They think, oh, if we spend enough money, people will come. But what actually happens? See, this is what they do. First, they pay influencers who don't even care about their product. They run ads that bring in hype traders, not real users. Third, they pump up their token price only for investors to do what? To dump it later. 4, they focus on virality instead of building a loyal community. And then they sit there wondering, oh, why are people not sticking around? Why would they stick around? Because you didn't give them a reason to stick around with you. The question now is, where do Web3 startups, where do they keep screwing up? See, first, you know what they do? They target the wrong people. They think more views equals to more success, when the reality is Web3 is all about finding the blind believers. You see, not just speculators looking for a quick hit. 2, they don't understand their own products. Because if your marketing is just, we are revolutionizing blockchain, cool. But how? Because if you can't explain it in one sentence, then I'm sorry, you've already lost. And third, they reject community. You see, Web3 is not Web2. You don't just advertise to people, you bring them into the mission. The best projects, they make their users feel like co-founders and not just customers. Fourth, they choose hype over long-term growth. A pump in token price is not the same as your business growth. As BitConnect have that worked out, yeah. Like, you should just check out BitConnect. So, how do you actually market a Web3 startup the right way? Let's talk about a startup that didn't waste their marketing budgets at all. And a good example is Polygon. You know what Polygon did? They could have just done what everyone else did. Pay for a bunch of crypto YouTubers to show their tokens or pay for KOLs to just write about their stuff on Twitter and be everywhere. But you know what they did instead? They played the long game. First, strategic partnerships. They partner with real-world companies like Nike, Starbucks, and Reddit. They invested in developer ecosystem. They created real adoption and not just hype cycles. Now compare them to other projects that have crushed in the past. Like Stepping, for example, that move to end concept, it all sounded amazing, right? But poor economics and a sustainable business model and short-term hype marketing, turned into a ghost town in months. You see, one project actually focused on real value, the other, just another pump and dump project. And we'll be seeing quite a lot of that in the industry for now. So if you Web3 startup, that is what you should actually be doing, right? If you want to stop wasting money on marketing, Here is the game plan. And you should actually follow this religiously. First, find your real audience. Secondly, market your products, not just your token. Third, build a community that actually believes in your mission. And lastly, for the love of Web3, stop chasing hype that dies in week. It is tiring and exhausting. Because at the end of the day, Web3 is not just about spending money. It's about spending it smart. Emphasis on smart. So now, I want to hear from you. What's the worst Web3 marketing tool you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments. And if you wanted to know how to actually market a Web3 startup the right way, check out my next video on winning strategies in the tech space. Most importantly, in the Web3 space. So, why don't you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's build smarter in Web3. Bye.